Okay, let's not beat around the bush. Success in anything comes with commitment. So if your biggest hang-up is following through or staying committed to something, you definitely want to stay till the end of the video, because I bet some of these practices can be applied to much more than just your to-do list. It's Connie again with your weekly wellness tip. I do the research and a little bit of work, and then I invite you to join me on my journey of self-healing. Let's go. This week I bring you part 2 of my to-do list series. Last week we dove into how to actually get your to-do list started. So if you missed that video, I'll go ahead and link it above. And this week we're going to tackle how to make sure that we stick to it, which is the hardest part for me, at least. Okay, so you have analyzed, you have brain dumped, you have prioritized your list into need, should, and want, and there is your list sitting in your notebook staring at you and nothing is done. I feel you, I have been there. I'll get super gung-ho on like, we are gonna implement this new strategy, and then a week later I'm like, that didn't work. We're not doing that anymore. My husband knows that there's a little trial period of, is this gonna be sustainable? So let me save you a ton of time and go through the 3 things that actually matter when it comes to sticking to your to-do list. Number 1 is, of course, your mindset. I had this epiphany last week. I was doing something around the house and I realized the things that I have to do, my to-do list is not linear. There will never come a moment that I will sit on my couch and look around and say, now my house is clean enough. Now I have done all the things I want to do. I have accomplished all the goals that I wanted to accomplish and I am done. Why do we put so much pressure on getting everything done on our to-do list when there's just going to be 10 more things that are going to be added tomorrow? Your to-do list is not linear. It is a loop, like the circle of life, and it will go on and on and on as long as you do. So just relax. It's okay. The more time you spend frantic, the less things get done. And this is coming from a type A, need to get everything done, everything has to be perfect type of person. But I'm telling you to relax. You need to relax. Check out the difference between, look at all the stuff that I have to do, oh my God, to look at all the stuff that I get to do because I woke up, because I have a job, because I have a home to clean, because I have food that has to be cooked, because I have a family that I get to feed. Perspective is everything. And when you shift that mindset, everything is gonna change. Your second tip is gonna be placement, where your to-do list lives. I know it sounds silly, but if your to-do list is in a notebook right now, I'm talking to you, that you never look at, then you're never gonna get what you need to get done. We know that we are not experts yet at making sure that our to-do list is done every day, so we put it places where we know we're gonna see it, like this. Notice that it's in different places. If you put your to-do list in the same exact place every day, eventually your brain is gonna train you to ignore it. So in the morning when you wake up and you complete your to-do list, put it somewhere where you're gonna spend a lot of time that day. Some days I'm editing, so I put my to-do list on my computer screen. Some days I'm running around doing a lot of stuff. I put it on the counter so that every time I walk by the counter, I have to look at it. Put it somewhere where you're gonna see it that day. It is ever changing. That leads us right into tip number 3, which is be flexible. I know a lot of people with a lot of proven systems are gonna hate me for saying this, but there is no one system that works for everyone always. There are tactics that I used to use in my organization 6 months ago that I could not use now. For example, I used to be a flight attendant. If I put my to-do list in a different place every day, I would never get anything done. So I used to use one notebook that I made sure that I took with me on all my trips, so I always knew what I had to be doing. Now that I'm home all the time, I can put my to-do list in different places. That works for me. I had to change my system because my life changed. That is okay. There might be something that works for you great now, but in 3 months, something might change and you're gonna have to adjust. You're flexible, jellyfish in the current, it's not gonna phase you. If your structure is your end all be all, things are gonna crumble. Not if, but when things happen. We build systems to make it work in our lives, not the other way around. Be ready to make adjustments as they're needed and remain flexible. I promise you, it's gonna save you a lot of headache. And now for our moment of reflection, which is an invitation or a gentle nudge for you to spend a little more time with yourself and clear out some of that stuff that might be holding you back. Today, I want to ask you, what is one limiting belief about organization and to-do lists that you want to debunk? Let me know down below in the comments or reach out to me. If you have questions or you need help, I got you. Send me an email, send me a DM. If you got value out of this, don't forget to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on my weekly wellness videos. See you soon.